What's going on, everyone? Alliance Orc here, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I wanted to do something fun and go over the top 5 most time-gated things in WoW. So, first off, honorary shout out to current content. Because, let's face it, Blizzard time gates current content a lot. And if I'm wrong, well, I guess this is the end of my channel because Blizzard will probably come for me. But I just wanted to go over what 5 time-gated things are. What time-gated means in this video is essentially it's forever going to be available, but the amount of time you have to wait for it to show up is horrendously bad. And starting off our video, we are going to be going over Timewalking. So for those that do not know, Timewalking is an event that shows up pretty much bi-weekly at this point. And the main selling point for Timewalking since its inception is this incredibly rare dragon you see me on right now, the Infinite Time Reaver. But this drake can only be acquired when Timewalking is around. However, the vendors, their transmog, their mounts, their toys, their pets, the Warglaives of Aznath for transmog, all of this stuff is heavily time gated behind one specific time walking event or another. So if you want to get your Warglaives of Aznath transmogged, you have to wait until the Burning Crusade time walking is here. And then hope you can get a group to do it. But let's say you get it right as that event ends, you're waiting 2 to 3 months, and with the War Within being a week and a half away at the time of recording this video, we should be getting our 7th time walking event in BFA time walking sometime in the War Within expansion. So that being said, those vendors who have those rare pieces of loot that only show up when that time walking is around, these items you're going to have to wait a lot longer as more time walkings get introduced. But with the also introduction to war bands, you can send all of your badges to one character. So it's a give and take, I guess would be the right way of saying this. Is yeah, you have to wait, but at the same time, you can just farm the quest item on multiple alts, then just funnel all the badges to one character. Most people have over 200,000 time walking badges at this point, which is why it's at the bottom of our list. But moving on to number 2, we have the Trial of Style. So as you can see, the Trial of Style is a transmog contest, which during this week it's here, transmogging your character's gear is completely free. However, this is also one of the few micro holidays that has transmog and symbols to collect, 3 for every class, as well as individual items as of recently that you can purchase with the currency you can only acquire during the 1 week that this event is here. But when is it going to be back after August, you ask? September, October, November, December, January, February. You have to wait almost 7 months, give or take, for the Trial of Style to come back. And then after that, you don't see it again until August. So it's very irregular with how often the Trial of Style shows up. But when it is here, it does have rewards to be collected. But moving in on number 3 on our list, we have Legion Archaeology. But more specifically, we have the Keen Eye Achievement. So this achievement has numerous rewards added to it. But the most popular one is the Spirit of Eero mount. However, you also have the Crystalline Eye of Darvis. You have the Wormy Tunkins, which is a battle pet. You have the Imp Generator toy, the Spear of Rethu for Transmog. You have a lot more than just the mount to look forward to. And each one of these items is, I might be wrong when I say this, you can correct me in the comments, but I really want to say these items are on a 6-month rotation. So if the Spirit of Eero is up and you do not get it, you have to wait 6 months before you will ever see this chance to get this mount again, which is absolutely insane if you ask me. I mean, I'd understand if they were on like a weekly rotation. I don't know if they changed it since I've done it, but last time I did it, it was 2 weeks per item. But yeah, this item is heavily time gated, as is the toy and pet rewards. But our next bit of time walking content we gotta address, and this one is still being updated to this day. It's not fully done being developed and probably won't be, is the Drake Racer and symbols. So at this current point in time, we've only got 3 of the Drake Racer symbols out, and they're still bringing more. They're still bringing more of these out. But, when these events are up, there are several rewards to be acquired from them, including transmog, a title, achievements, and these symbols. These events don't come around very often. Like, if we go back to our trusty calendar, the next Drake Racing event, where is it? Here it is. The Calendar Cup, January 9th, 2025. Then after that, you have it going until the 22nd. And then you have the Eastern Kingdoms Cups, which is basically the Calendar Cup. But it goes until the 23rd. The Outland Cup isn't until July 2025. Again, about 2 weeks. And then the Northern Cup, if you missed out on that, I got bad news for you, buddy. It ain't even scheduled to come back yet. It's not even scheduled on the calendar. Which means if you didn't get this in symbol when it was out, you're basically screwed for the time being. Because there's no other way to acquire it. But obvious, if you've been playing the game for a while, you should know what our number 1 most time-gated piece of content is. It's been around for the longest, and it is also still to this day the easiest mount to miss out on, and that is the Violet Proto Drake from the achievement What a Long Strange Trip It's Been. This achievement involves 8 holidays that spawn throughout the year. You have Lunar Festival, Love is in the Air, Noble Garden, Children's Week, Midsummer, Brewfest, Winter's Veil, Hallows End. If I'm correct, they used to have the Thanksgiving event on here too, but took it out. But if you miss a single one of these events, you can forget about the Violet Proto Drake for an entire year. And that's if you even remember the event next year. This mount is incredibly rare in the fact of how time-gated it is and how you will not be able to get it if you miss one of these events and you're working for it. So let's say you got all the way up to Hallowed Be Thy Name. But when Winter Veil's around, you get busy. Well, congratulations. I know Christmas is busy and all, but hey, you gotta wait till Christmas next year. And that right there will conclude our top 5 most time-gated pieces of content. If you guys did enjoy this video, do consider subscribing. It helps the channel out tremendously. And with that being said, I will see you guys for the next video.